What's going on, guys? So I'm going to be doing something a little bit different in this video. It's not going to be any cards, so if you're only here for cards, you can go ahead and turn it off. I won't be offended. But I'm going to be opening a case of Funko vinyl figures, Series 3 of The Walking Dead. I know a lot of you guys watch The Walking Dead and are a fan of the show, and I also know a lot of you guys are into these pop vinyl figurines that Funko has been coming out with the last few years. These are the Mystery Minis, as I call them. And this is Series 3. You get 12 boxes in a case. I've already opened a few of these that I've been picking up at the Barnes & Noble right by my house, which is what has gotten me hooked on these things. You basically don't know what you're going to get, and it's kind of like opening a box of cards, because you got some common ones that are really easy to find, and then you have some rare ones that basically are the chasers. So I will go ahead and get into it. And don't worry, my channel is not about to become a toy channel, which is a whole nother community on YouTube. If you've never seen any of the toy videos on YouTube, it's kind of like the card collecting community. So like I said, you get 12 of these boxes in here, and you don't know what figure is in each one. And then this is a Series 3 checklist right here. There's 17 total ones you can get, and 9 of them are guaranteed to be in the case, and then you get 3 other ones that are going to be a little bit harder to find. I'm really hoping that I can get the headless Herschel right here, which is 1 in 72. And I'd also love to get the Abraham, which is 1 in 24, so I got a 50% chance on that one. And the Carol would be pretty good too. I wouldn't mind getting a Carol. But yeah, we'll get into it. I already have these ones that I have right here are from Series 1 and Series 2, except for these two right here are from Series 3, which unfortunately these are common ones, so I'm gonna get these again. So I'll end up having 2 of these, but there's different variants for these as well. Like here I got two different Michonnes. One of them, see how her knife or sword is bloody, and the other one is not, and then she's like looks mad and has her mouth open. So you can actually get the 2 walkers that she has on the chains that she ripped their mouth off of to go with this in Series 2. I need to get those to go with her characters, because those are pretty cool. But yeah, let me get into it. First box here. Like I said, I'm really hoping that I get a headless Herschel, because that just seems like the coolest one. And I know, call me a nerd if you want to. This isn't really anything I ever thought I'd get into, and I just started picking these things up at Barnes & Noble, and kind of got addicted ever since. And I could just go buy them all on eBay, but it's just opening them up and chasing them is a lot more fun. Alright, so the first one I got here is Daryl. Just cool. He's a little bit different than my Series 2 Daryl. Here's a Series 2. And he's got his awesome vest on with the wings. I don't know what's going on with his hair. There's like some powder or something on it. Those people at Funko really are having a lot of fun, aren't they? Because there's cocaine residue on my vinyl figure. Alright, so the Daryl is 1 in 12, so I was guaranteed to get one of those. We'll put him down there. I've been watching a lot of videos of people open these. But like I said, my channel is not about to become a toy channel, so don't worry if you're not into this kind of stuff. And if you don't watch this video, I definitely won't be offended. Alright, so this is the impaled zombie, or walker. And he is also 1 in 12, so guaranteed to get him. This guy's really cool looking. He's got the golf club going through his body. Which I guess this is from an episode. I can't remember exactly which one. But there is an episode where they put a golf club through one of the walkers. So that guy's really cool looking. And these things are for age 17 and up, so don't start making fun of me saying that I'm playing with little kids' toys. And then right there it says not a toy. 17 and up and not a toy, so there's the evidence right there. It's probably going to be a long video. Alright, and we have, there's Herschel, which I knew I was going to get him. So I do have doubles now of Herschel. I think from what I've seen on most of these case breaks, I think on the top, so if you're ever buying any of these at the store, and they put a fresh case out, I think all the ones on the top are always just your standard commons that come in every case, and then the ones on the bottom, 3 of the ones on the bottom will be rare ones. Alright, so this is Glenn, just the standard Glenn with this huge machete. That's pretty cool. I read where they were saying there's going to be like 7 more seasons of this show. Which, I don't know, that just seems like a long ways to go. Alright, and here is Rick, which I had already, but maybe I can trade him or sell him to get another one. People they're obsessed with these things because people, I guess, have been going in and like weighing the boxes, and they're trying to find certain ones. So it's kind of like pack searching in a way. Alright, so this is Daryl's motorcycle, which actually this is not a common. This is a 1 in 24. So not super rare, but you don't get one of these in every case. So this is one of my rare ones. And that's his motorcycle. That's pretty cool. It's got like little scratches and stuff on it. I wonder if Daryl actually, if you can actually ride him on it. Yeah, he fits on it. So he can actually ride it, I guess. The handlebars are up in his face, but he can actually ride on it. Alright, so that's cool. And so I take that back, because if that was one of the rare ones, it was on the top layer, so I guess you can't be safe and just go with all the ones on the top layer. Herschel doesn't stand very well because he only has one leg. But yeah, 7 more seasons of The Walking Dead just seems like it's going to take forever to get to the end. Which I guess on a show where they kill people, or they kill characters off, I guess it can always leave you up to Give you some suspense, but still. Alright, so this is Maggie. Very detailed. She's got breasts. So her and Glenn can make out. This is a cool one, and she's strapped, of course, like most of the characters are. I'll let her be next to her dad over here. If I do get the headless Herschel, which would be awesome, then Maggie's gonna be freaking out because it's pretty gruesome. Alright, so this is the glow-in-the-dark impaled zombie. So he's just like the other one that I got, except that he glows in the dark, which you can't really tell. It's too bright out too. I'm not gonna be able to show you the thing glowing, but and the glow in the dark one is 1 in 36, so he's 1 in every 3 cases. So that's pretty good. That's a pretty rare one. But still would love to get the Abraham, or the Bloody Glenn one would be good too. But right now I think I'd rather have Abraham or Carol. And it's Abraham. The Abraham one's really cool. He's got his AR, and he's just a badass with the cool mustache. These little things are so detailed. The paint job on them too is I don't know if they hand paint these or what they do, but there's Chinamen that are making these things. Put a lot of work into them. This one has like a sticker or something on top of it. Maybe this is the headless Herschel. So I should have two more commons. So I'm still missing the Tyrese and another one of the walkers, or 2 of the walkers. So I've gotten all of my rare ones. So this is going to be either Tyrese or one of these 2 walkers right here. And this is the walker with the maggots coming out of its head. Very cool. So no headless Herschel in this one. I'm gonna have to keep buying them and keep trying to go after that one. And this is Tyrese, who died last season. Spoiler alert. He's got his hammer. He's ready to beat some walkers down with his little beanie. And then this last one is gonna be the walker that Rick found in the woods when they were at the prison, and she was like getting ready to like eat or take a boar that was dead, and he thought it was just another walker, and it ended up being actually a person. And then those of you that watch the show probably remember, then she took him back to her camp to meet her husband, and her husband ended up being a walker. And she wanted to take Rick back to try to feed Rick to her husband. And then she ended up stabbing herself and killing herself. And then Rick let her live as a walker, so she could be with her husband Walker. But this is her right here. Clara was her name, I think. So that's it. That is my case break of my Funko Mystery Minis. So the rare ones that I got, this is the most rare one, 1 in 36, the glow in the dark impaled zombie. And then I got Abraham, 1 in 24 boxes. And the other rare one that I got was, oh, I got the motorcycle for Daryl, which was 1 in 24. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I'm a dork, but these things are fun and cool to put on display. I love this show. I'm also been buying the Game of Thrones ones. I'll probably buy a case of those pretty soon. So if you guys enjoy these videos, let me know. I might, when I buy my case of Game of Thrones, I might put those up. But that's it. Thanks for watching.